Okay, hello there. You've probably just watched the time lapse of me building most of that. I had a partner building the rest of them, Nico. He's been in previous videos. Um, building Mount Olympus. Now this is the official tour and what your survival experience will be should you download the link, which I highly recommend because there's a lot of hidden stuff that I can't really get into when you're in survival. Oh, for crying out loud! That is why there are golems. So yeah, let's start off here. When you spawn in, there will probably be zombies attacking you, and invisible traders because I've seen like 20 of those as I'm building. You have to press this button. I will not tell you why. You'll find out later. Now, in this first village, there's a lot of very smart villagers. This town has been blessed with a lot of water from Mount Olympus, as well as some hidden iron golem spawners, as well as my personal creation up here. If I can do simple parkour, up here, which would be the pig pyramid. It's just a pyramid with 4 pig spawners. As I said, very useful to villagers, not very useful to survival people, but just like, it's an added thing that I made because it's not at all Greek or Roman canon. It's just something that I put in because if there's a village at the foot of Mount Olympus, they kind of have to be special in some way. So they're special because they get iron golem spawners and pig mountain. Anyway, to get up there as a mere mortal instead of flying, if you don't have an elytra, you can go up Mount Olympus by swimming up here. It's kind of complicated, but you get here, you swim up, there's a bit of a bubble elevator, and then you swim across here. There is plenty of bubbles, so you will not drown. We think. No one's drowned yet. I'm sure someone's going to do this and just say, I drowned because I wasn't playing this correctly, and they're gonna blame me. So once you get up here, your first sight is here. There's this. But first and foremost, we have the divine stables. We have striders with some warp fungus on a stick in this chest. We have some pigs, carrot on a stick. They're all named Divine Steed because I didn't want them to despawn. We have horses with saddles and diamond horse armor. They have grown up now. I haven't put stuff on them. You can take them. 2 of them have armor and saddles, the other 2 don't. And then we have holy cows because I could not stop myself from spawning a bunch of holy cows in. Now you can go forward into Mount Olympus by going through these very well-made gates that were not closed when I last loaded the world. And you walk into Mount Olympus with this ginormous entryway with monster spawning problems. Or not monster problems, lighting problems on the ceiling. There are beacons all around to sort of symbolize the divine power going on in here, as well as a throne to every god. We will start with Zeus. Because he's Zeus. Excuse the lag, I don't know why. This is Zeus's throne. I made this more like a mini temple in of itself because he is the most important god to the Greeks. I'm using Greek names because this is based off the Mount Olympus in Greece, and I'm just more familiar with the legend from there. There is the Banhammer of Zeus, a very powerful weapon that nobody should have yet. Then we have the one for Hera, pretty simple. Used a lot of purple and gold to signify her queenship, but overall, not much Then there's the one for Poseidon, which has a prismarine theme because he's all about the ocean and is literally just a pool where he can with a ledge on it. We have Athena, which is gold and quartz to symbolize her. Just her general colors that I could find were gold and a white color, so that's what it is. And there is a secret little area with an anvil and a chest. These are don't mind those. Don't mind those. With Athena's Helm of Wisdom and the rest of her very powerful armor. And then we have Athena's readied sword with a lot of enchantments because she's supposed to be prepared and the goddess of wisdom and battle. Over here is the one to Ares with a bunch of darker stone and redstone, as well as just netherite and netherite sword, which are not enchanted to show that he would just get the largest and most powerful weapons. And because I can't sprint, we will make our ways over to that golden, just the chest over here. It's not golden. It's basically just a double chest full of enchanted golden apples, because what other food would the gods in Minecraft eat? We have Hephaestus's here, which a bunch of blast furnaces, stone cutters, and grinding wheels here, as well as fire and all of the ores in Minecraft, besides copper, because copper is useless. We have Aphrodite's with sort of right across from Hephaestus to symbolize that they were supposed to be married, and then Ares is over there to symbolize that Aphrodite was supposed to be married to Hephaestus, but just went next door instead, if you are familiar with that myth. It is cartoned off because of all of her secrets, and also just remember that myth where Cupid was just like, or not Cupid, Eros was just sort of held captive, if you remember that one. It's the one with Psyche. And then we have the one for Artemis, with some silver and some opalescent frog lights, as well as what was supposed to be a moon, but circles are not easy in Minecraft, especially with this little area. Then we have Apollo's over here with what was supposed to be a sun, but, you know, if you've played Minecraft before, you know terracotta is the worst thing to build with. It's gold, and it has music discs in it, with Pigstep, because it is the best Minecraft song ever. And if you disagree, then you're wrong. Anyway, moving on, we have the one to Hermes, which is just a simple shack, so you could get moving quickly. We don't talk about this one yet. We have the one to Demeter, with two scythes at the end. Demeter's bountiful scythe, with both mending, efficiency, and unbreaking, as well as sharpness and fire aspect, to show the duality of her being a farming goddess, and also quite powerful in battle. Then we have the one to Dionysus, which is, or Dionysus, people say it differently, but it's not as much a throne as a secret entrance to a stockpile of totally grape juice. Yes. Nothing other than grape juice. It has been sitting in there for quite a while, so you might want to be careful about how much of it you ingest. This is the compost, recycling, and trash area of the gods. I wouldn't recommend jumping in there because you will not be able to escape. And that is really it for up here. Oh, wait, we have the shed. There's so much going on here. Where's the shed? Yes, the shed over here. You just hop down here real quick, and you get the Shed of the Gods. Enter with caution. Basically, it has a bunch of the items that I use in here, including elytra, as well as a bunch of the blocks I used. There just were too many, so I just put a note in here saying that I used a whole lot of materials. And that is going to be it for the normal area. Now, if we switch to spectator mode, we can get a much wider view of this. You can see this is sort of in a crater area with lots of tall mountains. There are beacons all over to signify the power and to make sure nobody misses that this is the home of the gods. There is what was supposed to be a dome, but ended up being a pyramid because, once again, Minecraft does not do well with circles. Especially domes. And I cannot drop down because I'm in spectator mode. Anyway, this is a perfect transition, since we're already pretty up high, to the final segment of our tour, the underworld. Now, of course, you could just hop down that hole, but why we pressed that button earlier will be revealed to you now, as we fall to our death. As in Greek mythology, whatever you are buried with will stay with you, as long as you keep the game will keep inventory on. And you are stuck down here with stone and some torches. You are in water, so it takes years to break these things. I don't know why I just took damage. When you swim down here, you fall down here. Your only options of escape are 2 nether portals. When you go through said nether portal, first thing you see is a bunch of blazes. I would not recommend staying here, because you will just die again and go right back to where you were. You have to walk down here, unless, of course, you'd like to jump down and repeat the whole swimming thing again. Be my guest. I'm not going to. You walk down here, slowly, contemplating your life, all the mistakes you made, all the great things you achieved. And you are to be judged by the 3 judges of the underworld. Sometimes you will be shown to Elysian, in which case you can go to this gate, which is paradise, gems, diamonds, things like that. You can see Hades' throne here. You can do whatever you want in the Nether. But sometimes, when you die, you will not be so fortunate. You sometimes have to wait for the Nether portal to send you into the Nether, and you will be sent. Because sometimes you are excited for the afterlife, think you have done much, but the judges think that you are insignificant speck. You can go to the Fields of Asphodel, which is just a boring dirt pile. There's not much. This whole place was just designed to be boring. Finally, if you are a horrible person, or you just screwed up one too many times, the judges will send you to the Fields of Punishment, which basically just means you just have to jump in the lava and die over and over again for eternity, or until you feel like breaking the stone in water. In which case you can live another life. But this is basically what you are condemned to do forever, if you die. Unless, of course, you have cheats, and in which case you can just say, the gods didn't want me to die, to your friends or to yourself, justifying that you why you were still alive, and then you can just hop on out of here. Do me a favor, though. Kill the any spiders that are stuck on here. Good. Anyways, that is it for Mount Olympus, there are a couple, well, at least one secret that I have neglected to mention that you can find out yourself. It is not a lore-related one, just one that I added for fun. So if you find that out, put it in the comment section below. I highly encourage you to check out this world yourself, because I put a lot of time into it. Me and my brother both. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys whenever I post again. I don't know. I'm not really having that much of a strict uploading schedule as of now. But this is Mount Olympus in Minecraft, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.